Lines?
Aye, aye, Captain!
I can't hear you!
Aye, aye, Captain!
Oh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
SpongeBob SquarePants!
Porous and yellow and something is he.
Horse and yellow and... What is he?
So flop on the deck.
Aye, aye, Captain!
So drop on the deck and flop like a fish.
Aye, aye, Captain!
SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants.
I want you to know we totally missed a line there. You missed the "if nautical nonsense is something you wish."
No, I know. I missed the most iconic line of this song. That was intentional, by the way. I knew I was missing that line.
Yar.
Welcome to the podcast.
Yar,
The Elder Scrolls part. Yar. Me bird likes ya. Insert
Me
a
bird
coin
like-
to get a prize. We are at the penultimate episode of season 1 of the Elder Scrolls. Mateo, how you feeling?
I can't stress enough how much I like that you're using penultimate correctly.
Thank you.
Nobody uses penultimate correctly. People always use it as ultimate when it's penultimate.
Yeah, no.
Just below ultimate.
Do people not realize what penultimate means? I feel
No,
like no,
nobody understands what penultimate means. I've seen it used so wrong on Twitter every single time.
That's funny. Just like they're using penultimate wrong, just using the wrong name for the platform.
I'm dead naming X. I'm dead naming X.
Dead naming it. okay. Touché.
Title drop.
I'm dead naming it. That could be the name of the episode. By this point, our episode names mean nothing. So, I mean, we could just name it whatever we want. And
I mean, last one was Rest in Peace, Brian, and that had nothing to do with the content of the episode.
That had nothing to do, and also we didn't even mention it.
No. And we're not going to mention it this episode either.
No, we're not.
You know what the government doesn't want us to mention? RFK Jr. cutting off a raccoon's penis.
No. We'll get into the raccoon penis in a second. Happy birthday, Mateo! Mateo, how old are you now?
I'm 67. No, I'm 20.
He's 20 years old.
I'm an unk.
Yeah. How does it feel to be in the 20s club? I've been there for a while.
It feels the same as being in the 19s club.
No, it doesn't.
Next year, we'll be in the real club, though. Getting our party on.
Don't use Clurb. Nobody uses Clurb anymore. You disappoint me. Is that the best you've got? Yeah, Mateo's birthday. Everybody say happy birthday to him.
They already did.
I mean, the YouTube audience.
Except for Jarrett and Olivia.
I'm sure Jarrett meant it, and so I'm sure if he
Jarrett, all right, Jarrett might have sent me a voice note. I don't know.
He might have. Jarrett sent me a whole thing. Thank you, Jarrett. I love you.
Actually, I should check we should probably do the response today as well.
No, we'll do it tomorrow.
Before we get... All right. I wasn't saying you had to edit it today, but we should just record the response.
Well, I want to get the podcast out today. Yes, we're recording this the day of editing because this guy was too busy yesterday. Also too busy today working his job. Ridiculous.
What can I say? I'm just...
Dude, by the way, so my sister had a gigantic birthday party, like with 20 kids, yesterday. One of them was wearing an Urban Air shirt.
I hope that kid explodes. just.
Yeah, he tried to give, it was this whole thing, but he tried to give her $100 for her birthday. And my mom was like, no, that's way too much. That's way too much. Of his own money, by the way. His own money.
Yeah. I'll take it. I'll give you a free wristband at Urban Air. I'm not allowed to do that legally, but...
I'm not allowed to do that legally.
I'm kidding. I don't mean it.
I thought you said you worked for Urban Air.
Actually, I shouldn't. You have to cut out those names.
I don't have... No, you said only their first names. It could be literally any hundreds of thousands of people.
Yeah, except you also said Urban Air, my workplace. So that's my workplace with both of my bosses.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was kind of a mistake on my part. That's my bad.
Mark, I made a steak. Just like raccoon penis steak. RFK Jr. raccoon penis steak. I was gonna transition that, and I messed it up. I biffed it.
That was a Charlie, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia moment.
Milk steak.
Milk steak.
Milk steak. Or just put milk steak. I'm not
Joe
gonna put milk
Person
steak.
left
I'm not gonna put. Okay, we gotta go. We got a huge episode for you guys. Penultimate. Emphasis on the ultimate. No pens though.
Huge episode.
Like the raccoon penis.
Like the raccoon penis. So RFK Jr. came under fire recently for coming back from a family vacation, getting out of his car, and slicing off a random raccoon's penis in the middle of the road. In front of his family. Dylan, do you have anything to add here?
This is apparently not the first time he's done this. This is a very consistent thing.
Now, have you heard about the whale?
With Brendan Fraser? It was okay. I didn't love it.
No. Alright, good reference. But no, apparently his daughter, who quite frankly doesn't seem to like her dad very much, came out and was like, yeah, no, we were coming back from like a family trip the other year, and Papa RFK found a beached whale and put it on top of our car, and the dead whale juices were just dripping down into the car. Because he wanted to. He keeps saying he wants to like experiment with it or like study them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, study them. Like, what is there to study? You're like a psychopath.
I mean, it's I.
By the way, Department of Health, guys.
He's in charge of the Department of Health.
The guy who got out of his car to cut off a raccoon's penis. This isn't like a bait either.
This is something he wrote. This is something he outed himself with. This.
Yeah, it's in his book.
This is the horse's mouth wrapped around the raccoon penis right now. That's what's going on. Like this is not like apparently, allegedly. This is 100% him. Telling us.
This isn't like some. What makes someone consider fake news type stuff. Take shots fired. What are you gonna do? Clap back?
At the raccoon. The shots were fired at the raccoon.
Shots were fired at the raccoon and its penis.
This is a horrible way to open the episode. This is a horrible way to open the episode.
Why was raccoon penis second?
Well, technically first. But
anyways. That's kind of all I have. It's just ridiculous. It's just like actually crazy stuff.
I would like. May I speak?
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to talk about quickly mention a theory. So my grandma has kind of gone off the deep end. She's on Reddit all the time now. And she saw a theory that she just had to tell me about the raccoon penis while we were pulling weeds in my backyard. Apparently, people think that he might be using it to in
supplement his own penis.
No, legitimately, people are like, maybe he's trying to. That's legitimately the theory that he's like trying to expand his penis size using the dead raccoon penis, which also would explain the whale, because whales are notoriously have giant penises.
The only problem with that is I don't really think the human genitalia is that compatible with raccoon or whale penises.
I mean, you put it on like a little hood, you know? Like how some people like they put like helmets, put like the bullet helmets, you know? That's with the penis.
Let's not do that. Let's not talk about that. Can we move?
As like almost like a
that is so nasty.
Almost like you're trying to like block your penis from being the end of it. Speaking of blocking, Donald J. Trump, our president of the United States, has decided to start a blockade on the Strait of Hormuz, which I actually don't know what that is.
Just in case we didn't, I'm pretty sure we did mention it, because it's sort of like it's why everything prices are going up, because Iran was basically like, we're not going to give you stuff if you attack us.
Oh, also,
we're not going to sell you stuff.
We're being kind of insensitive. It's Iran. Not Iran.
Is it Iran?
It's Iran. I did not know this. We're too white. But yeah, it's pronounced Iran.
That I feel bad about that. Who told you it was Iran?
The internet, the world, everyone who's ever said the name.
Yeah, no, I mean, where'd you find this out?
Where did I find this out?
I mean, it makes sense. Iran is I did grow up in Texas.
Our friends so far away. That's just the proper way.
Iran.
It's Iran. It's Iran, actually, technically.
Iran?
Iran. Yeah.
Iran.
Iran. You don't need to say it 100,000 times. That's just. But yeah, so the Strait of Hormuz. I don't know. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong too. I'm too white and racist.
I think it's Hormuz.
Hormuz. That would also make sense. But ostensibly, what it is.
But really, can I finish what I was saying?
Oh no, yeah. Sorry.
First,
I thought you were good doing research.
Yeah. But that's why our gas prices went from like $5.20 a gallon here.
It was like
California
$3.80
to $6.50.
Yeah, no, dude, we went from like somewhere between like $3.80 to the $4.20 to $5.60, I think.
Yeah, like gas prices have skyrocketed. So have grocery prices.
Yeah,
but basically, we get everything through the Strait of Hormuz. Donald the genius is like, what if we put a blockade so everybody's prices go up and everybody hates us? And it's like, thank you. We already have no allies in this. The entirety of Europe was like, we're not putting our fingers in these pies.
I swear to God, if you guys don't open the strait, I'm going to bomb your country. I cannot believe you didn't open the strait. I'm going to blockade it now.
Except I'm not going to bomb your country because you have my precious, precious oil.
Now, I want to read off a little, one sec. One sec. This will
really quickly, is it alright if we put one of the things, you know which one I want to talk about, before the movie stuff? Because I'm not too educated on the movie stuff, so I'd like to have one thing to talk about before then.
Okay, sure. Well, we can put that beforehand. But first, I want to read something off this little excerpt from a piece of literature, a very famous piece of literature, and I just want you to realize, like, just think about how well it connects with what's going on with this Strait of Hormuz. Turmoil has engulfed the Galactic Republic. The taxation of trade routes to outlying star systems is in dispute. Hoping to resolve the matter with a blockade of deadly battleships, the greedy Trade Federation has stopped all shipping to the small planet of Naboo. While the Congress of the Republic endlessly debates this alarming chain of events, the Supreme Chancellor has secretly dispatched 2 Jedi Knights, the guardians of peace and justice in the galaxy, to settle the conflict. We are actually in the first act of the Skywalker saga right now. There is a whole blockade on this. On the Trade Federation. It's so dumb.
Hey. The Empire is like totally chill.
The Empire is like totally chill, dude. You should like join it or something. But like, we are literally within probably about, I think we're like what, a year into his term, 6 months into his term. I'm not sure how long. I haven't been keeping track. But and he's managed to act out probably like 100 different films, making like that are critiques of like. Not imperialism. I guess imperialism. A lot of it's Star Wars. He's basically been acting out all the worst parts of Star Wars. It's ridiculous.
Hey. All I'm saying is, like, if he turned into Darth Vader, maybe he'd win some political support back from me.
And you know what? Okay, maybe it could be worse. He could, present himself as a Jesus Christ.
I don't want fat orange Darth Vader. What I don't want more is him presenting himself as Jesus Christ, taking your transition.
You son of a bitch!
Before we go into this, I'd like to read off a quote from the Bible, if you don't mind. It's from Exodus 23-6.
It sounds like my time on the toilet last night.
And just tell me if this sounds familiar. You shall have no other gods before me. You shall not make for yourself a carved image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. You shall not bow down to them or serve them, for I, the Lord, your God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers on the children to the 3rd and 4th generation of those who hate me, but showing steadfast love to thousands of those who love me and keep my commandments. I'll reiterate a part of this. You shall not make for yourself a carved image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above. Now, all I'm saying is making a picture of yourself as AI Jesus
Now,
isn't really following that.
now, Mateo, this is an argument in bad faith because he's already clarified. Oh, oh,
You keep going, Dylan.
okay. Well, as he's already clarified since the posting of this was on his Twitter account. I might put it down here. Mateo's not here to point at it, so he did clarify. But first of all, this was him. He posted this. Him himself, not his Twitter, not whoever the admin's first Twitter, just him. This is all him. He clarified soon after that this was in fact not a depiction of Jesus Christ. No, it wasn't. No. Believe it or not, this is not a depiction of Jesus Christ. What this is, however, is a depiction of him as a doctor, healing the sick and injured. Yes. This is a real quote. This is a real thing he said. I don't know if I can find the quote. Let me see. Okay, give me. I don't have Mateo to fill the silence for me. Trump acknowledged posting the picture, telling reporters he thought it was me as a doctor. Now, if we take a close look at this image, first and foremost, Trump here is holding light in his hand, illuminated by a glowing light around his head, which is very famous for depictions of religious figures, right? Second of all, he's very clearly here touching the head of either maybe a blind man, maybe an ill man. We don't know. And as you can see here, no matter blind or ill, he's ill. He's ill, right? He's in bed. He's sickly, and Trump is actively healing this man with heavenly power. While in the background, there is a swath of heavenly soldiers descending from the skies. Apparently, and apparently this is supposed to be. He thought this was him as a doctor. Now, I don't know where he comes from, but where I come from, the great old US of A, doctors don't wear white and red robes. You know who does, however, wear white and red robes? Jesus H. Christ. That's who does. Is Jesus' middle name actually Jesus Christ? No, it is not. There's no. Wait. Oh, it is. It is actually. Jesus H is his middle name. But yeah. So Trump recently, but remember, this is the man who likes to portray himself as a man of religion. You know, he's the man for all the Christians out there. And then he goes ahead and then posts himself, not once again, 100% confirmed, not his Twitter admin. It was him, a picture of him as Jesus Christ, healing the ill and the sickly. People are praying to him. He's got the heavenly light around his head. But no, it's not, guys, it's not Jesus. It's not Jesus Christ, I swear on my life. It's a doctor. Everybody knows this is a doctor and nothing else. Yeah. I don't have anything else to add on this. I have to wait for Mateo to get back, so we'll be right back. But yeah, so do you have any thoughts on the Trump thing, Mateo? Any further thoughts?
I'm not religion. I'm not religious, but like this is heresy of the highest regard. Like all I'm saying is if he tried this in like Protestant Europe, he would be hung.
I also want to point out if Obama did this, shot right dead on the street.
Well, Obama, I think, is one of the most attempted assassinations on a president ever. So.
And we had this exact interaction like 2 episodes ago, by the way.
It was more than 2 episodes, but yes, we did. I think it was like 4 episodes ago. It
was a few episodes ago, but that we're already done with the political news. Mateo's really excited for this next for now. Mateo's really excited for this next little bit here. So Mateo, why don't you take it away?
I know we all played Among Us during COVID, you know, like the funny hats and the killing people. And I'm sure everyone's aware of like the group that blew up where it was like Valkyrie,
Corpse Husband.
Corpse Husband.
Disguised Toast.
Disguised. I was gonna. Yeah.
All of OTK.
But like that group, and it was also sort of like the same time like Ludwig blew up. But one of the most popular, especially amongst young women, and the other streamers there was Saikuno, right?
You probably know him. Mason for
You
sure knows him.
Yeah, Mason's wanted to be him because he's Asian and does that e-boy thing that Mason loves to do.
It's that obnoxious
Sugoi.
voice. It's not like there's air being let out of his lungs as he speaks. It's weird.
I hate it. I hate it.
I do too.
I'll always criticize like the breathy way of speaking.
Yeah.
No, it's like I'm emptying my whole lungs with each word.
That's why I think everyone should talk like Kratos, even the women. Boy, your mother taught you to hunt. No. Then hunt.
But yeah, he's come under fire
I
for
am hungry.
consistently cheating on his girlfriend over the past 4 years.
Very consistent. Consistently
Very
is a
consistent.
perfect word for
Like,
it.
This guy is dedicated to not being with his girlfriend, which is funny because like his excuse was it was the type of excuse where it's like, you know, oh, her and I weren't spending a lot of time together. You know, we were growing apart, and I was just hoping that I'd get that connection back.
This whole time, she was
You
begging.
do that for a year. You do that for 2 years. You don't
Yeah.
do that for 4 years,
You
man.
do that for a year.
No, I'm not saying you should do that. I'm not saying, but like, you can use that excuse.
This
maybe.
just in, hear ye, hear ye.
For a
Mateo
year,
is
max.
actively for cheating on your partner.
No.
But yeah, no, sorry, keep going.
But like 4 years, you're like dedicated to it. And the worst part is, like, he's talking to these other ladies, and he's like, you know, I like you. Let's adopt a cat. It's like, I'm not kidding. The adopt a cat thing is real. He said that to somebody he was with, and what's so disturbing about it to me is somehow people are still finding ways to like
Defend it.
defend him. Or it's like, well, let's hear both sides here. I understand that. I get it. You know, you want to be fair. He bona fide admitted to cheating and has clearly shown a blatant disrespect for the women he's been with.
Every time.
Like, sure, I can wait for his side of the story, but this is proven. This is a fact. I'm perfectly willing to admonish off of facts alone. Like, he can maybe come out and be like, he could come out and be like, oh, I have cancer and I'm losing my memory. And it's like, all right, sure, that's.
Does he have cancer? Is he losing his memory?
No.
Oh.
Like, that's like the way I could see him like clearing his name the most. But despite that, he still has a disturbing lack of respect for women.
Dude, it's kind of gross.
Like,
some of the
the worst part is he coerced sex out of this lady who didn't want to do it, or is what she's saying. And people are using the classic rapist excuse of, well, she may have consented in the moment and then decided to take it back later. I'm sorry, if it was coerced, then that's not really consent. That's not how that works. If she goes back and is like, oh, I really didn't want to do this and I felt forced into doing it, it doesn't matter if she consented in the moment because she didn't. It was coerced. It was forced.
No means no, unless the no is to
Comes
open
from
the
a
Strait of
white
Hormuz.
guy. Sorry, he's Asian. My bad. Unless it comes from a rich guy.
Yeah. It's gross, man. It's gross. I'm curious. Do you know anything about the girlfriend's side, like her statement on it? Because she did release a statement on it.
Yeah, and like, she's entitled to do what she wants. I think she has a profound lack of self-respect. I think anybody who stays with a cheater has a lack of self-respect. It's not. I do agree that with what she said, which is it's not unforgivable, but like
years and years of it is.
No, it's not unforgivable. Like, unforgivable is like killing a baby or eating a person.
Well, no, I don't think eating a person is unforgivable.
Hold on. Let's backpedal. All right. But like cheating, all right, it's despicable. I personally wouldn't be able to forgive a cheater.
Mm.
Um,
The second worst thing you can do to a
but
person.
like it's not a crime, so it's not like you can't eventually make up for your actions there. It's really messed up, but it's not like rape or something.
That's the third worst thing you can do to someone.
That's the number one thing, in my opinion.
No, the worst thing you can do to someone is force them to watch a Amy Schumer comedy special.
The worst thing you can do to somebody is make them watch Hellraiser 3.
Hellraiser 3 is good.
Oh, sorry, I'm thinking of Hellworld. I thought that was the third one.
No, Hellraiser was like the seventh.
Anyways, back on topic. But like, the part that confused me is like, oh, she was upset that nobody really talked with her before releasing this stuff. But I mean her as a little disrespect because she is like a victim in this.
She's arguably the only or the biggest victim, not the only victim.
She's not the only victim. But like, there are wider things at play. Like, other people got affected by this. So like you're not the end all be all. Like I do think they should have asked or like talked to her and said, "Hey, we're gonna release this" before, but they were not required for her to have her permission because like this also disproportionately affects every woman he's cheated with. And the other thing is, it's not something that's right to keep behind closed doors. Like, who wants to support a guy that is a serial cheater and sort of like a gross human being?
I actually kind of disagree. I understand her wanting to keep it private. That's the thing I understand most.
No, but I don't know if there's a right there to keep it private. I mean, I feel like the people should be allowed to know if the creators they like are bad people, so they don't have to support them.
No, I get that,
if your viewership is directly linked to your financial support, like think about it as like a company. If a company does something bad and the board of directors doesn't know about it, that doesn't mean the company didn't do something bad. The board of directors probably wouldn't want to greenlight that.
No, I understand, but I do think, I mean, it is a personal matter, to be fair. I think maybe making it known, sure, but
no, I guess like her part in it, like I think she probably, I think it would have been nicer for her to have been kept anonymous in it. I don't like the people who like leaked her username or whatever. Like that's really messed up.
Yeah, no, that's weird. I don't know. I disagree. I think it makes sense that she wants to keep it private. I would as well.
I just don't think you keep the whole situation private.
No, for sure. I mean, maybe be like, oh, this person is a serial cheater, but like airing out so much of the personal details.
I don't think it should have aired out her dirty laundry.
Yeah,
if it was just Saikuno, all right, I see you.
Yeah, like there's I think a lot of it should have been kept private, but I understand why people wanted to air it out because they were affected by it, but it is what it is.
It's some really despicable stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And like Dylan said, it's only the third worst thing you can do to a person.
If you're about to transition to something, don't. I have one more thing I want to talk about with this.
Oh, okay.
This is very important. Very important. So throughout Saikuno's whole career, he's been compared to one individual in particular, a fictional individual. Mason would know this individual by heart.
You're so right. I was totally about to skip this over.
Now, one of my least favorite moments of my entire life was when Mason forced me to watch the first few episodes of My Hero Academia, which this little green turd cried the whole time. You were there. You didn't stop this. You were there.
I hate that show, though.
Yes, but nonetheless, Deku, the green-haired little brat,
whereas Pyrocynical would say Doku.
I like to call him poorly written Shinji because they cry a lot, but nonetheless. He's been compared to Deku voice-wise a lot because he sounds exactly like the little turd. Okay. In the midst of this whole situation, Saikuno, of course, like most probably would, he wrote a little apology note. And thank God for voice actors, because the American voice actor for Deku voiced over the response, Saikuno's response to the situation, and it is the funniest thing in the world. It is so funny.
It's so great.
It's hilarious.
The thing is, while there are a good handful of people who are defending him, he is undoubtedly being dogged on by most of the internet.
Oh, 100%.
Not like people who are like disgusted by their actions. Like I think they probably should be, but like people who are just like, wow, that's messed up, and also a little funny.
All right, guys, dog on this guy. Get him.
My favorite thing is one of the leaked messages, where it's like, I can't remember what it was responding to, but it's become a meme where it's Saikun talking about like having a low energy for something.
Oh, the
Or
XP
sorry,
bar.
trying to hook up with something, and it's just him texting my XP bar was low.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god,
dude. No.
That's been a meme for like 3 days, and I've already seen it everywhere. I was watching. There's a whole Rainbow Six.
It's all over Instagram.
No,
it's all over the gram.
There's a whole R6 scandal going on with like a streamer who's being accused of cheating. We're not going to talk about it in this episode because it's a nothing burger. But there was a whole stream where him, Varsity Gaming, who's a huge R6 content creator I watch, and another guy were talking, and he used the XP bar bit so many times. It's
so good. But it's like his messages to these ladies are like, it's 6th grade stuff. It's like like middle schooler levels of like charisma.
He's got what I like to call pity riz, which is basically like it's so bad, it's so pathetic that people they feel so bad that they have to engage with it. Like it's like, oh, he's trying so hard.
And wearing a fedora, you'd read his messages as like an incel.
Oh my god,
like some so loser bad. Judd, but
it's so
he's because he looks like it's. Oh my gosh, I think the XP bar is low is the new. I came for a cupcake.
I came here to get a cupcake. I don't know.
I'm just around getting cupcakes.
My XP bar is a little low, guys.
Hey ladies, my XP bar is low. Can you fill it?
You might splash in some XP bottles on it.
It really sucks. It's.
There are very few things I think suck as much as that. One of those things.
Actually, you could transfer it over into 3 different topics with that.
One of those things.
No. I have a better transition, Dylan.
Okay.
All right. But anyways, as Dylan said, the whole thing, like being a serial cheater and everything, like fourth worst thing you can do as a person. First worst thing is to make a Disney Charlie Kirk film.
Yes, this is a real thing that's happening. Real thing.
Walt would be so happy.
So there is no Charlie Kirk film. I want to point that out. This is a thing that I made up. Or it's been a meme blowing up. But what happened over the weekend? There was CinemaCon. And for those who can't put 2 and 2 together based off the name, CinemaCon is a cinema gathering. It's like the E3 of cinema. A lot of movie news came out. I put a lot of
it's like the E3 of cinema.
I put a lot of it here. There was Disney revealed their whole slate for the next, I want to say 2 years through 2027. Maybe that's a year. Oh my God, it's 2026. But a lot of it is a lot of stuff nobody cares about. A lot of new films, a lot of original films. I can't find the photo. I have it in the Discord. I could look there. And one of the images someone edited. This is the upcoming slate. I'll put it in the point to it, Mateo. Point to it. No, diagonal. Is that a diagonal? There you go. Good boy. It's like Mandalorian Grogu, Devil Wears Prada 2, Toy Story 5, Moana live action, Avengers Doomsday.
Right, and then, side tangent, really quick. I hate the Devil Wears Prada 2 poster so much.
Why?
It's the same poster, except they copy and pasted the heel.
That's ridiculous.
So it's just 2 heels standing next to. It's so dumb. It's funny. Like top 3 dumbest movie posters of all time.
That's pretty funny though. I'm not gonna lie. One of the movies coming out later this year is The Wild Horse 9. And somebody edited it to just be Charlie Kirk.
Is that the Mandalorian font?
No, it's the font for the movie that they edited over. It's so funny. It's ridiculous. On top of that, though, there's been so much movie news, of course. On top of that, first looks at Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse coming out. I think it's July of this year. July of next year. I think is when it comes out.
Is it finally coming out?
It's finally coming out. It has a 100% release date.
In that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
What's something that I never thought was going to come out that came out a little bit early was the new Avatar: The Last Airbender movie.
I was still going to go over movie news.
I just want to have a little input here.
No, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, full movie got leaked on Twitter.
The whole movie.
Whole thing.
The whole thing. The entire movie. It's not supposed to be out for like 4 months. There's not even a trailer out for it yet. And the whole movie's
like I don't know what happens sometimes, because like how are these full finished production movies getting just like leaked on Twitter?
Do you not know what he said? So first of all, okay. It's clear what he said is a full lie, full blown lie, obvious fat face lie. He claimed that Paramount emailed him the whole movie.
Yeah, Paramount just gave me their next $1 million project.
No, legitimately, he was like, people were like, "How did you get the whole Avatar: Last Airbender movie?" And he's like, "Paramount emailed it to me."
You know, my cousin works at Paramount.
Dude, it's so funny. But yeah, no, I mean that's pretty much it. The whole movie, HD, perfect quality. The whole movie was leaked online. And for those wondering, yes, Toph is a baddie.
People are simping for her.
Oh, I'm simping for her. Hard.
Is she on the list?
No, not yet. I haven't seen the show or the movie, so.
Oh, not yet.
But do you have any more input you want to give on that? Is kind of a funny thing.
No. The only other one I want to give input on is the
Jacksepticeye.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Here, before we get into continuous news, I have other film news listed here. I'm just gonna talk about or blow through a bunch of stuff that was revealed at CinemaCon. They're making a new Michael Bay Transformers movie. It's rumored Shia and Megan Fox are set to return. It's going to be a continuation of the previous one, the last night. There was a bunch of Marvel stuff came out. Spider-Man new trailer, first look. Punisher: The Last Kill, which ties directly into the new Spider-Man film. Zach Cregger's Resident Evil film. The first trailer was revealed. It is not an adaptation of the games, but it's the Fallout thing where it takes place in the universe of the games. But it's a unique story. There's a Helldivers 2 or Helldivers film is happening. Pre-production starts next week. Godzilla -0 trailer released. Godzilla, he has tripled in size, so he's just shorter than MonsterVerse Godzilla now, and he's coming to America, so that's cool. A bunch of the new Street Fighter trailer and posters came out. I'm very excited for it. It looks cool. Where are the other film news? There's so much. Doomsday stuff. Should I talk about the Doomsday stuff that was revealed?
Sure, go for it.
There's a bunch of clips were played. The first trailer of Doomsday was played at CinemaCon. Some notable moments. Thor fighting Doctor Doom, in which Thor throws Stormbreaker and Doctor Doom just kind of one hand catches that.
And they've never done that before.
I mean,
not in a single movie with Thor in it have they had the big bad just catch the hammer.
Yeah. I think it's supposed to show that he's stronger than Thanos, since Thanos kind of just had.
But he's just not worthy. He's not worthy.
Well, it's Stormbreaker, not Mjolnir. Stormbreaker in this movie is not like Stormbreaker in the comics. They're two different things.
I don't know.
But there's
just give me a Beta Ray Bill movie.
Dude, that'd be awesome. I love Beta Ray Bill.
I love it.
There's Mystique turning into Yelena and then fighting Yelena. Shang-Chi and Gambit fight sequence, which honestly sounds kind of rad. There's a couple other things. The Fantastic Four meeting a bunch of MCU heroes. Steve and Thor reuniting. Doctor Doom reveal, stuff like that. There's also a bit of a controversy. Apparently, one of the people who worked on the film, or one of the head honchos at Marvel, said that there will be AI used in the film, which isn't a substantiated claim. I really haven't seen anything to back it up, but that's just something that's been going around, so I hope not. On top of that,
they did it in Secret Wars, so.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, who knows? Call of Duty movie is happening at Paramount. As a reminder, they actively turned down Steven Spielberg to direct and write the movie because he was too expensive. So that's if that says anything. World War Z 2 announced.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding. This is a real.
Spielberg's like, here, let me hand you a movie on my golden platter. The guy who's never failed to make a good movie.
No, he legitimately went to them and was like, I want to make the Call of Duty movie. And they're like, you're too expensive. Get the hell out of here, Steven Spielberg.
Spielberg even had a miss in his entire catalog?
Not off the top of my head, I didn't care for E.T. though. That's my hot take. I don't care.
No,
for
I
E.T.
mean, I didn't care for it, but it was a huge box office hit.
I don't know. Paramount kind of sucks, so I'm not surprised. On top of that, though, World War Z 2 was confirmed, which is a crazy thing because anyone who knows what happened with the World War Z 1 movie, that movie was an absolute horrible shooting experience for everyone involved. Can't believe they're making another one. Talked about Secret Wars, nothing big. Static Shock film is confirmed to be happening.
I'm looking at he really has not had a big miss.
Yeah, he hasn't. He's Steven Spielberg.
Even his worst movies are mediocre at worst.
No, yeah, I know. He's a great director. I mean, he literally the only bad thing he ever put out was before he was really locked in on his craft. But that's most directors. That's all directors. Top Gun 3 and Quiet Place Part 3 are confirmed to happen. Tom Cruise and all the people from Quiet Place are returning. I talked about the Transformers thing. There's a
sorry, really quickly. Everybody knows his generational run, where it's Raiders, E.T., Temple of Doom, Last Crusade, Hook, Jurassic Park, Schindler's List.
Oh, I love Hook. Hook is a good one. Yeah.
The generational Spielberg run.
Yeah, it's one of the most generational runs of a director ever.
But even then, going from early 2000s, Catch Me If You Can, The Terminal, War of the Worlds, Munich, Crystal Skull, Tintin, Lincoln, BFG, The Post, Ready Player One, West Side Story.
Yeah, I mean he's not had a miss. I mean, he's had some maybe okay movies, but he's never had at least not a box office hit.
And they turned him down. He came to them and was like, "Here, let me make you a movie that's gonna get you super rich." And they were like, "I don't know.
You're a bit too expensive for us. Get out of here."
I mean, I guess Maestro wasn't very good.
I mean, nonetheless, it's Steven Spielberg. You don't turn down Steven Spielberg. Steven Spielberg turns you down. But
Exactly.
A couple more things, just the last few things. Sonic 4 Robotnik footage was released. The Angry Birds movie 3, they confirmed Red is going to be a father. So Red canonically gets some. Spaceballs 2, they announced it's officially called Spaceballs 2, the new one. And then the biggest thing, I think the biggest piece of drama to come out of film recently is a new film called As Deep as the Grave, starring Val Kilmer. Now, I bet you're confused. Dylan, Val Kilmer's dead. He's been dead. The Val Kilmer in the film is entirely AI generated. They had a whole AI, not deepfake a person's face onto it. They Fortnite Darth Vadered an entire Val Kilmer for the film. I think it's disgusting. As someone who defended the Darth Vader thing for being kind of funny, because it's not like you're recreating an individual, you're just kind of recreating their voice. And this is something that James Earl Jones himself signed off on. Val Kilmer did not sign off on this. His family did, but not Val Kilmer himself. I think it's kind of disgusting. I don't know how Mateo thinks. I think Mateo's pro AI and he hates free speech.
I love
and
AI.
He hates water.
I love AI. What can I say?
Yes.
Trump is AI Jesus. My favorite thing this year.
Yeah. Oh my God. No. But yeah. So it's been a big piece of news. It's like I don't know if it's like a religious film or something. It might be Angel Studios or something. That's not 100%. I just make that up off the top of my head, I think. But yeah, it's been a big piece of drama. I don't like it. I don't like that they're doing it. But other than that, there's been 2 more big pieces of movie news that, Mateo, I'll let you take away on.
Well, as we may know, I love the company FromSoft. They make good games.
They're okay.
I love Elden Ring.
But too easy.
But my second favorite
Released Radon was too easy for me. I just blew through it.
You see, you're not even saying the right Radon. It's Promise Consort Radon.
Promise Consort.
There's two Radons.
Like, they know who I'm talking about. They know who I'm talking about. Real
They
Elden
don't.
Ringers
They've
know
never
who I'm
played-
talking about. Real Elden Ringers know who I'm talking about.
You see, Mateo, you're a fake Elden Ring.
You're a fake Elden Ringer. You need to clarify. I didn't.
Anyways, they're making a Bloodborne animated movie. Bloodborne, the series that hasn't gotten content in over a decade.
They've actively said, Sony's actively said that they're not ever going to do anything with it.
Their most hated property, probably, is finally getting something. And it's not a remake or a PC port.
Or a remaster, or anything.
Or remaster. No, but it's cool that they're making something. Love to see it. And Jacksepticeye is a producer on the movie. Now, something that I've seen, big misinformation that's been flying around. Jacksepticeye is not making the movie. He is a producer. He is not the director. He is not the writer. Just a producer, which means he handles cash flow. He has input on writing decisions and directing decisions, but he's not making it. He's working on it. But it's like how MatPat was a producer on the FNAF movie. MatPat didn't film the FNAF movie. He didn't write the FNAF movie.
Well, he probably did.
He wrote the lore for it.
Yeah.
But that's just a theory. A film theory. It works better as film theory.
No, you're right. It works better as film theory for the topic.
A film theory.
And that's just a theory. Okay.
But yeah, people are like, I've seen people throw like weird comments Jacksepticeye's way, and it's like, I cannot stress enough. Jacksepticeye is not making the movie.
I did not know that though, so it's nice you clarify because I was going to say that he was working on it. So
yeah, and then there's also been some news on Alex Garland's is Garland right?
Garland.
Yeah. Elden Ring movie. Actually, Dylan would know more about this because I didn't know there was any news on that movie.
So you do though, because I messaged you about it. I think you did respond. Set photos of it started production. Set photos of the Elden Ring movie have been shared online. I 100%ed Elden Ring within 10 hours, so I know the location. It's the Church of
It took me 100 hours to 100% Elden Ring.
Well, that's because I'm just more of an Elden Ringer than you. We discussed this already.
I'm ringing it. I'm simply ringing it.
I'm ringing it indeed. If I could just like,
I don't see where you sent me the set photos of it.
I definitely sent it to you. I know that for a fact. I just don't remember how long ago I sent those set photos for. If we can just,
I'm seeing the Bloodborne stuff that you sent me.
Well, this is news from like maybe 2 weeks ago that we never mentioned, because there was just like no need to mention it. Okay, so I've lost it. Okay,
I think maybe you forgot to send them. I do vaguely remember talking about them, but I don't remember you sending them.
It's from a week ago. So here's some photos. There's obviously everybody knows this forest. It's the Elden Ring forest. There's the guys. There it is, and then that is not the set photos that I was expecting to see.
Oh, I found it.
Oh, you found it. Share it with the classmates.
It just looks like a church it's just a Church of America.
It is a Church of America. As I was saying, it's the Elden Ring Church, the one that we all know because we both 100% of that game within 10 hours. I mean, I did with 10 hours. You took it like a little bit longer.
Yeah, no. I was slacking low key.
You were slacking low key. High key slacking. But yeah.
High key slacking.
I am very curious to see how it turns out. As a non-Elden Ring fan. Alec Garland has been very 50-50 for me. He makes good films. I don't love him though. His films.
What do you make?
He has made, let me tell you, he is a crazy writer director career. As a director, he's made Ex Machina, Civil War, Annihilation, Warfare, and Men. But here's the interesting thing. When I finish my Gummy Shark.
I was not a fan of Civil War that much as a movie, but I did really like how it was directed.
Mm-hmm. He did write, because he is writing the Elden Ring movie. He also wrote 28 Days Later, 28 Years Later, 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple. He also wrote Ex Machina, Civil War, Annihilation, Warfare, Men, and Dread. So writing wise, I actually think I like his writing more than I like his directing, because I love the 28 Years movies. I don't care for 28 Days, but I like 28 Years. I love Dread. Dread is a fantastic film. Annihilation, of course, is incredible. Ex Machina is another great one. Warfare and Civil War. I like Civil War and Warfare for their directing, not as much for their writing. But he has a very solid track record. But it's like not the kind of movie you would expect him to make.
Yeah, no, I'm very. Listen, I love the games. I do not know how well they will at all transfer into being movies, because it's the big message, or like the big sort of narrative device of the games is dying a lot. Like straight up.
Well, the Pac-Man short. From
Like
Secret
all
Level.
I'm saying is I'm very
Skeptical.
hesitant. That being said, I think Elden Ring probably, I mean, no offense to anybody working on Bloodborne, I think Elden Ring stands a better shot because you've got Miyazaki, great, love Miyazaki.
This guy who made Mario.
He's the guy who created it. But you also have George R. R. Martin, who has experience working as a producer on movies and TV shows. Like he worked as a huge writer on Game of Thrones.
Did you hear the theory though about Game of Thrones? His writing of Game of Thrones.
What?
People think that he had a ghostwriter, and he didn't actually write.
If you've read a George R. R. Martin book, I highly doubt it.
Well, the theory. I mean, I don't know anything about George R. R. Martin because I've never engaged in Game of Thrones besides the one South Park episode or trilogy. But apparently, people think that it was his roommate or something that he had as a ghostwriter for Game of Thrones, and ever since his roommate died, he hasn't released a book, which could also just be grief. But you know,
yeah, that would make more sense if he wasn't actively working on multiple other projects. Like
I know, I just
I think that's just a dumb theory. That's a really dumb theory. Like especially if you read anything he's written.
I haven't.
That's a dumb theory.
Yeah, it's a stupid
You
theory.
can tell when something's influenced by George R. R. Martin.
Yeah, you can tell.
Right?
It's very obvious.
Well, yeah. All of the Empyreans
All of them.
in
All of the
all the
Empyreans.
Empyreans in
All the
Elden Ring
Empyreans.
are his initials.
Are they really? That's kind of. He worked on Elden Ring?
Yeah.
I did not know.
That's why
that.
he's producing the Elden Ring movie.
I didn't know that either. I just thought that he likes Elden Ring. I thought it was like Guillermo del Toro just producing whatever the hell he wants because he likes it.
But like Godric Godfrey, R, Radon Rilana, R, Rykard, someone else. M, Marika Malekith. GRRM, George R. R. Martin. He loves putting his initials and stuff.
That's clever. That's very smart.
But I think that's just a fan theory. I don't know if it's true. But also, it's kind of weird that all of the Empyreans line up like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Promised Consort were done. That was too easy.
Anyways, I've got more faith in Elden Ring than I do in Bloodborne. I'm excited because the Bloodborne movie is going to be animated.
That is cool. And R-rated animation, which is it's nice because I feel like not enough people, especially in Hollywood, respect animation as a medium. So I'm glad that they're.
Oh yeah.
I vastly prefer the idea of an animated Bloodborne film than a live action one.
The thing is, I'm curious to see. Is it like 2D animated? Is it?
I hope it's
going to be 3D animated.
I hope it's 2D.
I personally, I don't fully agree. I hope it's 3D in the sort of art style where it mixes in the 2D.
See, I know that's what I'm thinking.
I feel like I would love. I'm just excited to see Vicar Amelia.
I don't know.
I think she's gonna look sick.
I'm pretty sure that's a slur.
She's the big werewolf who's wrapped in like bandages in the like you'll see her in the trailer.
Probably.
They're not bandages. It's like a cloak.
Yeah. No idea. But I hope it's like the Spider-Verse kind of thing. You know, where they like.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I think that would lend very well to the vibe.
The vibe. Yeah. Very cool.
That being said, if they butcher my favorite character, one of my favorite characters in all of media, I am going to personally find the director and kill him.
Or Jacksepticeye.
We'll kill. But I have faith Jacksepticeye will do Lady Maria justice.
I'm hoping that he voice acts in the film because he's a good voice actor, but he doesn't do a voice when he voice acts, so it will stand out like a sore thumb and it'd be so funny.
No. You're actually so dead wrong about that, because every voice actor in Bloodborne's like Scottish Irish.
Oh, that's actually. Then I really no, but it's still Jacksepticeye. You're gonna be able to suss it out just by hearing a syllable of his speech.
I heard him do an impression of just like one of the grunts in the game, and it was spot on.
Was it really?
Like it was like 1-to-1.
Oh, that'd be so funny. They'd be so cool if they did the is it what is it?
I'm just curious what they're gonna do, because I doubt they do all of the bosses, right?
I assume that
Like-
they're gonna take this. I assume what they're gonna do for Elden Ring as well. They're gonna take the core theme of the game and then grab what most fits that theme and then string it together to make a cohesive narrative. That's my guess.
I'm curious, like, which bosses they keep in, because quite frankly, lore-wise, I don't think there's a single boss that's a miss. I'm also curious if they do the DLC or whatever.
They probably won't.
Well, a lot of the DLC is very lore of the world heavy, if that makes sense.
No.
The DLC follows the old hunters, so the hunters that came before you came there.
Hunters came.
Well, you're a hunter in the game, right?
Yeah.
So you're quite literally going through the history of Yharnam.
Interesting.
City.
Interesting. What's not
Away!
interesting?
Away!
What's not interesting is the MCU. What happened with the MCU recently? Which actually kind of ties in.
We did mention Doomsday earlier.
We did mention Doomsday with a little bit of that little AI sprinkle in there. Apparently, the MCU
fart fest, you know?
Yeah, a little fart fest. Disney fired the entire visual team behind MCU. And there's a little bit of clarification. I put it in the notes. I think I might have not have. The visual team that they fired is the pre-production visual team. So the people who do the previs for films, who do concept arts, stuff like that, which heavily implies that they are in fact using AI for the concepts of films, which is not a good thing. But yes, and I cannot stress this enough when I say the entire team, the whole, not like, there's a ghost crew working on it. There is no more pre-production visualization team. Just none. All gone. Every single one.
Future of MCU looking bright.
That's all. That's all the topic.
They got like some of the concepts for Doomsday, and they're like, "All right, get out of here."
It's like, thank you, bye bye.
We're gonna use AI to fill in the rest.
Yeah, dude, it's like they still have a CGI. They still have like a visual effects team, but the pre-production visual effects team gone.
The thing is, if there's one problem I didn't have with the MCU,
it was concept arts.
I think generally the art style was consistent and good. I do have problems with the suits, but the suits were definitely getting better. And like I know you watched Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four,
gorgeous,
looked great visually.
Gorgeous.
If anything, the visual problems I do have are the CGI, but they kept those guys around.
That's not the problem.
That being said, let me clarify. I don't think it's their fault. They're being overworked,
underpaid, no respect. I go to work. I get no respect.
I don't think they're allowed to unionize either.
They're not.
I think it's like in their contract they can't do it, which sucks. Like it's completely immoral. In other words, I think every Disney CEO should die. Bob Iger's coming back. Let's be all excited.
Oh, that's the first one of the episode. First one of the episode.
I know. I know. I just had to. I had to drop it for Bob Iger.
For Bob Iger. On the topic of
no. Bob Iger. I blame him for, I think, ruining films completely.
Oh, really?
In general, like I don't think he's never produced like a bad film, right? Or as CEO, but oh my goodness, has he created every single problem, which is just greenlight prequels, greenlight sequels.
He's
do nothing.
Mr. Beast of cinema.
He is like, I'm going to only do confirmed properties now. You want a Toy Story 5? Don't worry, I've got you. He created that problem. Mm-hmm. The reason everything is a sequel or a prequel nowadays in like new movies fail is because of him. I blame you, Bob.
Nobody
blame
likes
you.
Bob Iger. I also think Bob Iger is no longer the CEO of Disney.
No, he isn't. He isn't.
No.
I just don't like the guy.
Who is the current CEO of Disney? Josh D'Amario. And to be fair, ever since he got switched in a month ago, there hasn't been any bad Disney films.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, am I wrong?
Oh my goodness.
Am I wrong?
No, that's funny. The last Disney movie I think I actually like enjoyed was Soul.
I like Hoppers.
I like Soul.
I like Hoppers. Hoppers is fun.
I don't like how much it is like John Lennon's Imagine. Imagine all the people living happily.
That is not
It's
what
like
the film is like. You need
No, but like I hate the resolution of that movie. Admittedly, I'm not like all that. I have not watched the movie, but like I will not watch the movie because from what I know, the resolution of the movie is like, what if we just built the highway over this other stretch of land?
No, the resolution of the film is let's not build the highway. You know what the highway?
No,
you know what the
they're
highway
still
is.
building the highway. I'm pretty sure.
No, the highway in the film is a roundabout. It just goes in a circle. So they're just like, let's just not build the highway then. Dude, the movie, it was a good movie though. I liked Hoppers a lot. As someone who's very critical
I don't know.
of Disney, I liked the movie. It was very funny. They had there's a giant shark being lifted up by seagulls. It was very funny.
I'm skeptical of it. I don't watch Disney stuff, or I guess I did not hate Inside Out 2.
Okay.
It wasn't great. I think I gave it like 2.5 stars on Letterboxd.
You also gave Ready or Not 2 stars.
I should give it a higher rank.
You should give it a higher rank. You know what I gave the Super Mario Galaxy movie, Mateo? I gave that 2 stars.
You know what I will say? I think the most underrated Disney movie ever is Monsters University.
You're kind of wrong for that.
You're right, not because Cars 2.
No, not because it's not because it's a bad movie, but because a lot of people nowadays agree that it's a good movie.
Oh yeah, no, it's finally starting to flip.
It's not a great movie, but it's a pretty good movie.
But you remember when that movie came out? Everybody hated it.
Oh my god, it was. I don't understand why. It was a good movie. It's always been a good movie. I've always been a fan.
Well, it's because it's like a kids movie and it didn't have the guys.
I want to bang the mom
for everybody. The villain's defeated. No, it just didn't have that. It's like, oh,
the squishy guy's mom was hot.
Whoa!
You know the one who was like, I'm gonna sit here and listen to my tunes, and it blasts the dude.
And it's death metal, yeah.
Speaking of death.
And metal.
Xbox. This is a very short little topic here. Xbox CEO, as we talked about a couple episodes ago, the one with the scary smile.
He also loves AI.
She. Did the new CEO with the one with the scary smile. You did. Oh my god. Okay. She's a big AI guy. Girl.
Wow, Dylan. Wow. Freudian slip.
Recently she came out and she said, I think Game Pass's price is too high. And you know what? Immediately on my good books. So here's
the thing. Here's the thing. I think they probably saw that their profits were for Game Pass just completely fell off. Because at some point it's like I can go on my computer and just pirate the game. Mm-hmm. At that point, overplaying Game Pass or buying your overpriced.
We do not. Nintendo
I condone pirate. Sue me.
They will sue you.
I love pirating. I love pirating.
They will.
I'm a buccaneer. I'm a buccaneer. I'm gonna go get on my ship and rob some English bastards.
That's me, yo ho.
Yo ho,
life for me.
That's the kind of pirating I love. Stealing other people's stuff. I do not condone.
I do not condone it.
I do not
pirate video games.
Send me
pirate video games. Yeah. But yeah, so she came out, she said that she's trying to convince the people up top, because obviously Xbox has to respond to shareholders, even as the CEO. And Microsoft. Yeah. She's trying to figure out a way, apparently, to lower the price of Game Pass without like.
What if we raised our controllers prices by $12? Sorry, really quickly.
Yeah.
I do think the Xbox controller is the superior controller design.
It's still the best
It is.
controller. We had a
I think it
whole
is
conversation.
objectively the best controller design.
Peak. Even the Elite. The Elite controller is also fantastic.
That being said, charging me $90 for a controller should get you summarily executed by like
Don't say that like Nintendo doesn't do the
some
same
savages
thing.
living on an island. All right,
Nintendo does the
like
same
you deserve
thing.
to be cannibalized if you sell a controller to me for $90.
I fully agree. I can't believe I'm saying this. The only console selling you a reasonably priced controller right now is PlayStation.
Is PlayStation selling for a good price?
I think so. Nope.
I don't love the PlayStation 5 controller, but it's not a bad controller.
Oh yeah, no, it's $60. $60 isn't bad. $60. I still say it's a bit. $75.
Wait, no, it's sorry.
$75.
Really quickly, I dislike the controller more than the Xbox controller, but objectively, the PlayStation controller has more functionality.
I mean, yeah, objectively, but it's like, would I rather have a
Like
vibrator?
it's got a whole sensory touchpad.
Well, you know, but
right
would
here.
I rather have a vibrator that can come in my butt or a vibrator that makes me come in 2 minutes? You know, it's like,
You know, I'm. What the hell is wrong with you? Can't even put that in live. But like, while this is the objectively better controller design, I feel like this is the nicer controller. Like, even if you feel them, this feels like sort of thinner plastic. This feels a bit more. Oh,
let me tell you though, the Xbox. No, I agree. The baseline Xbox Series X controller, obviously best controller. It does feel a bit lightweight in some departments. This is a hefty SOB. This can go.
Like, with this controller, if I like try to put pressure on it, right, it doesn't really. It doesn't move like the shell a whole lot.
Yeah, no.
Like it's a very. This is a sturdy controller. This, however. Do you hear the creaking?
Yeah, I can. But I'm telling you, man, this thing, like I just said, I could throw it at a wall.
I accidentally turned on my PlayStation. Give me like 1 second. Dinkelberg!
That was a good reference. Don't tell me I laughed at that. How's your guys' day going? Good? It's good. Gonna be a little bit of a late episode, I think. I apologize for that. It's his fault.
It's not my fault.
What?
It's not my fault.
What's not your fault? I don't even know what you're talking about.
It's not.
But anyway, I could throw this at a wall and it shatter the wall. This is like the Nokia controllers. This thing, like,
yeah, but like
the Elite controller,
the
is
one they're
monster.
selling for even more than the normal Xbox controller. And we were talking about the price of this controller. And this controller, in terms of just like general durability, kind of sucks.
That's $3.
Or, sorry, it's not even not durable because I have dropped this controller.
No, you can get it for $50 at Target.
Fine. This controller, I swear to God, every time I've seen it, it's way too expensive.
Maybe not the black controller, which is the same controller but black. Yeah, at Target you can get it, or online, $55. This one's $150 though. 3 times the price. That's insane. You know, I'm seeing the baseline Xbox controllers. This one's $40. Oh, that's a bootleg though. That one's not official. The official one though, 50.
I'm seeing for 70.
I'm seeing for 50. 55. Oh, maybe because this is the Xbox One controller. No, what?
I'm seeing an XS controller.
Oh, I see. It's 21% off. That's why. I was on Amazon. It doesn't say unless you click on the product. It's normally $70. And I will say, $70 is better than the other two, actually. PlayStation, the lowest you'll see if I had $75. And then Nintendo was selling this for $90 for the Joy-Cons.
I'm looking at it, and it seems like it's usually around 65.
Which is not bad.
It's better than I thought. Maybe did the prices go down? I could have sworn they were way more expensive before.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. I still think it's kind of egregious that they cost that.
No, I agree. I don't think controllers should cost more than 40 max. 40 maximum.
I mean, and it's not even like they make good bootlegs anymore. I used to just buy the Rock Candy controllers.
Rock Candy was never good though, so
no, Rock Candy was never good.
Yeah,
they were at least They function.
That's true. But yeah. But yeah, and that Game Pass stuff. Xbox may or may not be dead. Actually, in fact, Xbox might be the only console worth buying in a couple of years.
I don't think it's worth buying. Period.
No, I know. I'm making a joke. But we got to move on. We're an hour and 10 minutes, so we got 3 huge topics left to talk about. This is a big one. This is a big episode. So we're gonna move on to the new Marvel Rivals update 7.5 featuring Black Cat.
These are all refurbished controllers.
Yeah. So Black Cat ended up being a duelist, not a tank, unfortunately. Normal sized person as well, like 5'10", normal average sized woman. 5'8", 5'6" is the average sized woman. What's the average size for a woman? Average height for a woman? 5'4". So she's like the average woman. 5'4".
Oh, sorry. The average height for a woman is 5'4".
Yeah, she stands up like this.
That's like barely up to my waist.
This is what she's like. This is what she stands up like. She's like.
Oh yeah, no, it's comically bad proportions.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Not huge on it. Not huge on her design.
Her design. I think the actual design, her outfit is fine, but like her body design is really weird. It's like.
Well, she's like built like a silly straw.
She is. It's ridiculous. It's the same problem I had with Angela, but gameplay wise, she's Black Panther with a gambling system,
which immediately makes her the best character in the game.
Best character in the game. I spend half the matches as her gambling. Let's go gambling. Ah, dang it. That's my whole match. Other than that, they also completely neutered Rogue and Thing. Both completely ruined. They added a CC prevention immunity system, which after being CC'd for enough time, you'll become immune to all CC. Which, for those who don't know, which is all of you, because Rogue released after you guys are gone, Rogue's whole kit is CC, essentially. So,
yeah. So this really sucks for like anybody who does, or like, it's like a universal tank nerf.
Yeah,
because like, A, you can't play Hulk.
Well, actually,
B, you can't play Thor.
Actually,
C, you can't play Angela.
Actually, Flats did some testing. He released a video about it. By themselves, all of those tanks are fine. Thor, Angela, Hulk are all fine. It's when you have someone else CC and then transition into their kit's abilities where it's a problem. So technically yes, but at the same time technically no.
Well, the thing is, you shouldn't be running solo tank anyways.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, if like Luna snowballs someone and then you try to grab him as Angela, CC will activate. But if it's just you grab someone as Angela, pull him off the map, she'll be fine.
It's a comically bad change.
It's a bad change, and but like in particular, it straight up murders Thing and Rogue. Thing, you run into them with the charge and then you ult, they'll be fine. The ult means literally nothing. Rogue, you do like you go halfway into her her basic bread and butter combo because she's a combo character in the game, and you won't get. They'll just stop being combo.
The thing is, it's not.
Here's the thing.
How it should work is it should work off of if you're even going to keep the system, which I don't think you should.
No,
it should work off of the amount of CCs that you're hit by.
Yeah,
not by the duration of the CC time.
Yeah.
So it works off of what 6 seconds?
5.5 seconds.
Yeah, except Thing's ult is going to eat up 4 of those seconds.
Mm-hmm.
So if you do anything before Thing's ult, you just get to walk out of Thing's ult.
Yeah.
If you decide to stick in Thor's stun bubble that knocks you down from the air,
yeah,
you're just immune to any CC as long as you just stick in there.
The grounded ability does count as a CC for some reason, even though you're still technically able to fight and move. Yeah.
And funny enough, of all the characters it disproportionately affects, I feel like Scarlet Witch is one of the ones it affects the most. Because her thing is chaining CCs with her orb.
Yeah.
Except she can't do that. And then now you try to like walk out of Scarlet Witch ult, except it sucks you in. Except it doesn't suck you in because you've got the CC immunity.
Yeah. But you know who it doesn't affect at all? You know who it doesn't? You know whose whole kit is about displacing you? Who it doesn't touch? It doesn't affect them at all?
Man.
Take a guess. Take a guess. Invisible Woman.
Uh, her entire kit is not about displacing you.
It
It's one
is.
ability,
It
Dylan.
is. No,
Dylan,
because
it's one ability.
her shield slows you down. Her bubble slows you down, and not like, oh, you're a little bit slower.
Yeah, but the shield isn't meant for displacing you. The shield's meant for
right. I was being a little over dramatic with what the purpose of her kit is, but every single aspect, everything that she can do will affect the enemy in some way, movement wise.
Dylan has a particular hate for Invisible Woman.
Because when
this would be solved if he played more Magneto.
Because when I'm playing Angela and I'm against an Invisible Woman, if I try to dive her and she drops her self shield, I cannot move. I legitimately can't. If I'm in Invisible Woman ult, I cannot move. Not like, oh, I'm moving.
See,
this
would
slowly.
be solved
I
if you
can't
played more Magneto.
move. I'm forced to walk, and being unable to fly away as Angela is a death sentence. I can't even go down fast enough.
Have you considered playing more Magneto?
She's a miserable character to face, and also I hate her stupid pull push thing. She's her kit entirely unaffected by the changes, even though every aspect of her kit is obnoxious. You know what else is obnoxious?
Not
you know what else?
Play Magneto.
You know what's really obnoxious? When someone comes into your country and makes a stink of all
your
customs.
Oh, Dylan, let's. That sounded awfully anti-immigration, so let's,
No. When somebody comes into your country and then makes a fun, basically mocks your culture. Johnny Somali.
To clarify, he's talking about Johnny Somali.
Johnny Somali.
To clarify, he is not talking about immigrants.
I'm not saying are you implying that immigrants are making a mockery of our country, Mateo?
Whoa! You said that, not me.
No, I said the people who come in just.
I love immigrants. I love
people
tortas.
who make a mockery of a country's culture.
I'm a torta
is an annoying, awful thing. You just implied for me saying that.
Then let's. All right, more importantly, let's actually keep the ball rolling.
We're gonna keep the ball rolling. Johnny Somali was arrested last year for basically going into Korea and being a public nuisance.
Well, which Korea, Dylan?
South Korea. You can't go into North Korea. He'd be dead. He would not be alive if he went making fun of North Korea.
They do not care for A, Americans, B, anybody who is not Asian.
No, yeah. Even then, if anyone who's not from North Korea. But yeah, so Johnny Somali, he was arrested.
They hate South Koreans.
They do.
No.
Brother,
they don't hate South Koreans.
They had a whole war with South Korea.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean the North Korean people hate South Korea.
Oh,
it means their parties hate each other.
Oh, I mean, okay, yeah, sure. But that's also like saying the Chinese people technically don't hate Americans. China still hates America, so.
Does China hate America? Or
yeah.
Like Americans? I mean, I don't think they hate Americans.
They hate America.
I feel like you're speaking for a whole group of people.
No, I'm speaking for the government. I'm saying the government hates South Korea. The government of China.
We should.
That's why I'm saying. Clarify. That's why I'm saying China hates America.
The CCP.
Anyway, so he's going to jail. Thank God. After about like a couple.
Yeah, this guy, the biggest nuisance on the internet for years.
Second,
finally. Yeah. Well, he's finally actually like going to jail. Like he's facing genuine, serious consequences. Like this isn't something he can buy his way out of, or just like he showed up to court, made a mockery of it, hungover, and like this is not a guy who's like, oh, you're just a kid, you know?
No, he's
it's like, yeah, but like I feel like that's how he gets away with it. He's like a rich guy who's like, oh, he's just a 20-something that doesn't understand. Blah, blah. No, you're in. Sorry, second swear. That's 4?
Yeah.
Dang it! I was keeping it so good for the most part.
Yeah, it's like you made one swear and then it broke the.
I know. I've got to get better at that. It broke.
Yeah, your mic cut out there, so.
It broke the Strait of Hormuz.
Okay.
But like no, the judge was not having it. He's straight up like actually going to prison.
Unfortunately,
and he still hasn't realized that like this is real consequences.
So unfortunately, though, although they hit him on every single charge, he's been convicted of every charge brought against him. He's apparently only going good for 6 months. The maximum he could have gone was like 20 years.
All I'm saying is he will probably get molested in there. Like He is
Yeah,
not a strong guy. Like he gets rocked every single stream. All I'm saying
Yes.
is he's coming out with a tramp stamp saying, big dog's little kitten.
Oh my god. He's not like being tried in America for this. He's in Korea. And I cannot stress this enough.
Yeah, no. But where he goes to jail, he won't
be.
Sorry, really quickly. He's not going to go to jail in Korea. You're like, that, right?
What? I thought he was going to go.
He's going to get he's going to get extradited to the U.S. Foreign countries don't hold other countries' citizens prisoner.
Can they keep him? No, yeah, was sentenced to 6 months in a South Korean prison.
Is it really gonna?
Yeah, in the Seoul Western District Court. Yeah, no, he's being held in Seoul. Let's go, baby! There was apparently his mom sent a letter into the judge, and the running theory is that the letter just said, "Please keep him." I hope that's true.
You can have him.
You can have him, yeah. He's yours now. He's your problem now. But
the U.S. government sent like a guy over there. And was like,
we don't want him.
He's all yours.
Yeah,
your problem.
Yeah, but so he's going to jail for being a public nuisance, for mocking the culture of South Korea in a South Korean prison. I cannot stress this enough. The entire country hates this guy. There is, I kid you not, a tracker who tracks the location of Johnny Somali at all times, just so people can go beat the hell out of him.
I am not gonna lie. There is like a non-zero chance that he might just straight up get murdered.
He might get killed in prison, like legitimately might get killed in prison. And I do not advocate for death. I think death, no one deserves death. But if he...
The guy deserves to be locked up. He's a real piece of work. I hope he doesn't get killed, because I think that'd be inhumane. But I'm not gonna be celebrating him.
I'm not saying he should get killed. But yeah,
I won't be grieving too hard.
Like legitimately, the police I'm pretty sure the police of South Korea just like if he starts getting beat, they're just like, we'll give him a minute. We'll give them a minute. I don't think I've ever heard anyone get like arrested for beating John Somali.
I don't know. Like, all right, there's a non-zero chance, but I wouldn't say it's like a high chance.
It's not a high chance. It's not a high chance.
Mostly because, like, imagine the international incident it would cause.
The international incident would be day of celebration.
Party in the USA.
Speaking of jail time and being arrested, Mattel, I'll let you take this one away. Oh, yeah.
I'd love to talk about this one.
Yeah, go ahead. Take the lead.
So, as we've mentioned in a few episodes now, the musical artist, D4VD, otherwise known as David, is finally arrested. They named him as prime suspect a little while ago, but he is officially in, I think it's county jail right now. Like he's in lockup. So like he is 100% getting pinned for this. Like there's
of course
there's no world that exists where he is getting like the OJ treatment. Like he's not getting a lawyer. It's like,
if the glove fits,
you must acquit. Mostly because this guy has left behind, like, at minimum, he's a super pedophile.
This is not a paper trail he left behind either. This is the log. This is
like videos with him and his victim underage girlfriend. So like, he's so screwed. I can't explain how screwed he is. Like he's going away probably forever.
Yeah, hopefully forever. And I want to say, we kind of dogged on the police for kind of not getting to him immediately. I realized, and I got the most critical point of this out, they probably had to spend time building an effective case so he doesn't have the chance of getting away. So that's probably why it took so long to finally get him arrested. I want to apologize for all the crap talking I did. Fair enough. That's actually, you know what? Yeah.
You see, I don't apologize because I still don't like the police.
At least they're throwing him away.
But like, I understood from the beginning. Like it was gonna take some time. You don't arrest somebody off a crime immediately. You need evidence.
Yeah. They're not going to just throw the book at him either. They're going to shoot it
the
at
thing
him.
is, he also doesn't stand like a great chance under the law, despite already probably not standing a great chance. Mostly because he is a young black man.
Oh, you're a little touchy there. Maybe.
Well, all I'm saying is the judicial system does not historically treat that class of person well.
Right, you're not wrong, but let's just the pot's on the stove. It's cooking. We
Put it back in the box.
We don't need to burn the stew
right
here.
Put Schrodinger's razor blade back in the box.
Put Chekhov's sandwich back on the wall. Yeah, no.
That's kind of it for the David stuff.
I mean he's
it's a good update
screwed.
to have, though.
He's royally screwed.
He's totally bummed.
In a world where we have hundreds of pedophiles escaping prison time because they're related to our president, he's screwed. There's no way he gets out of this.
Our president is among them because our president is one of them. Guys, where are the pedophiles in our office?
Guys, we did an internal investigation, and it seems like no, the president is in fact not a pedophile.
We did an internal investigation, and I found myself not guilty.
Yes. But yeah, that's the last topic. Very fair, big episode indeed. I couldn't think of a transition into the outro. I'm gonna be honest, but there's something I want to talk about a quick, funny little thing that happened in my house recently. So like I mentioned, my sister had a huge party, right? We got a new couch. We got rid of the old couch. The couch. You slept on it. We got rid of that couch because it's kind of old and gross. We replaced it with 2 new couches.
You're old and gross.
The saga of selling this couch was so funny. So first of all, we had to dismantle it. We had to move it upstairs, which was a whole thing in itself. My mom listed it on Facebook Marketplace, right? For not $100 because it's old, it's gross. We've had it for so long. The person who tried to buy this couch was so funny. She kept going on about how she's a single mom and she could really use this couch and she really needs this couch and she wants it. And my mom's like, okay, can you come? Do you have a truck to pick it up? And she's like, no. Can I have your address to come get it? It's like you gotta get a truck to come pick it up.
Yeah. But are you planning to carry it home?
Yeah, no, exactly. And she's like, okay, I'll see if I can get a truck. And then a day goes by, nothing. And then my mom asks, hey, I just want to follow up. How's the thing going? She's like, oh, I have a truck now. I can come get it, but I can't get it today because it's raining. So okay, that makes sense.
Then, who wants to move that stuff in the rain?
A couple more days, my mom hears nothing. She tries to reach out a couple of times. Still nothing from this person. So we decide to just move into the garage, which, by the way, we have to go around the whole house because the couch is so big, all the pieces broken down. So we have to move the whole couch, or the pieces of the couch, to the garage from the outside of the house. Finally, my mom is like, okay, listen, it's been days. If you can't come get it, I'm just going to link it up to someone else. And she's like, okay, I can come get it. I have a truck now. And she's like, okay. And she's like, can I have your address? My mom gives her the address. And she's like, okay, I have the address. Thank you. By the way, apparently I don't have enough money to buy the couch in full. Can I get it for $50 instead of $80? And my mom, no. And my mom's like, no, you can't get it for less. What? And she's and then nothing again for a day. And then finally, out of nowhere, she's like, okay, they're coming to pick it up. And my mom's like, you did not respond to the $80 thing. And first, that's the first thing. And second of all, who is they? Who is coming to pick the couch up? And she asked, who's coming to pick it up? How's the money situation? No response. She's like, they'll be there. They're already on their way. They're on their way. Who's on their way? We thought who is on their way? Who is the day you're talking about right now? So me, my mom, and my grandma are all waiting in the garage. We're like, who's about to come and pick up the couch? And it's been 2 hours since the person messaged my mom. It is pouring again. It is like a random flash storm, heavy raining for 20 minutes. And then it dies off by the time they get there. But they finally arrive 2 hours later. And it's a pair of dudes in a dinky ass pickup truck. Not big enough to hold the couch, by the way. It is a short bed truck, and my couch is gigantic. So we go back into the house. My mom has her gun in her hand because she's like, I don't know what's happening here. And she's like, she calls my dad and she's like, come talk to these people. He chit chats with them for a couple minutes. He comes back and he's like, yeah, they got $80. They're just gonna tie it up. They got stuff to strap it down.
So she has her gun. Can they see her gun?
No, because she's hiding in the house.
Oh.
Yeah, we're all hiding in the house by this point because he doesn't want us to get attacked or something. But my dad goes out, talks to them. They got everything under control. I go to leave to pick up my sister from work. I kid you not. The truck's like this high, let's say. The couch goes up to here. They have the big pieces of the couch strapped down, and it's twice the size of the truck. This is legitimately like a multi-day saga of this woman just constantly trying to guilt trip my mom into paying less for it.
This lady is so dumb.
No, it's actually it's so absurd and it's so funny.
On their way.
Yeah, it's like they're already on their way. Who is they? Who are we expecting here?
Can you just communicate? Do you have more than 5 minutes?
No, apparently she does not. But yeah, no, I just wanted to talk about the cat story because it was a thing that happened this week. It was really funny.
I would have left a spooky dookie in that couch, bro.
Oh my gosh, tell me about it. By the way, check out this. Look at that. Full. But yeah, that's the couch story. Other than that, I mean, I don't know. Do you have any personal news you wanna talk about? Talk about the Pokemon thing because it was so funny, please.
The Pokemon thing?
The Champions thing.
Oh, I got Pokemon Scarlet Violet. I was playing that pretty in depth, and I was working on my team for Champions. I came up with like a pretty cool team. I'm actually really proud of it.
I helped.
He did not help. He did not help. But I wanted something centering out around Volcarona. Ironically enough, the team ended up not centering around Volcarona. Ended up pretty heavily centering around Tyranitar. I don't like Tyranitar.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, I spent, I think, 4 days putting in the work to get shinies of all the Pokemon I was going to use in Champions. So I've got like 70-something shinies. But sorry, I'm trying to pull up the team on my Pokemon whole map. But I go to transfer the Pokemon into Champions, and I used Google to look up which Pokemon were in Champions. As it would turn out, Google AI, which I already know is bad, and I should have done more research, decided to screw me over. Because Gastrodon, one of the key center points of my team, isn't in Champions. Neither is Annihilape. Neither is anybody that I had really. Neither is Rillaboom. Like it was so dumb. But my team was, hold up. Do I have them somewhere? That's newest 30 boxes. Sorry, give me just a second.
No, you're good. You're good. I just want to say while he's looking through this, I told him, I was like, Mateo, I'm like 70% sure half your team is not going to be in Champions because of how limited the roster is. He's like, no, it's fine. I looked it up.
But they really should have been. Sorry. My team is... It's Annihilape. Oh, that's Shiny Minun. Dragonite, Gastrodon, Tyranitar, Rillaboom, Volcarona. Keep in mind, days getting these shinies.
80
B,
hours on Pokemon Scarlet
EV and IV training. C, getting them with the right natures. I have... Is it 80 hours of Scarlet and Violet?
I think it was last time you told me.
But I can't. I just can't use them. I just can't. It sucks. It sucks so bad. Like I'm taking a break from Pokemon as a franchise.
I got a hearty chuckle out of this.
That being said, something Mason will like. Bam, shiny Palafin.
I got the hardiest chocolates because I told you so thing so hard.
I got the hardest chocolate out of it because he said.
No, because you spent so much time defending
I also
Pokemon
got
champions.
shiny Iron, the Iron Valiant and Iron Jugulus.
Yeah, he spent so much time. He was like, I understand why Pokemon Champions is a limited roster.
And Decidueye.
Just for it to screw him over, and it made me so funny. It made me so funny, me so. But yeah,
So funny, Miso.
Misa funny.
Miso funny.
Misa Jaja Binks. Misa think you are so funny. Yeah.
I've got 83 shiny Pokemon.
Okay. Respect. I love you, Mateo, but we can't keep going on about the Pokemon thing because we're at an hour and 35. This is by far our longest video. You did show me that.
I did?
Yeah, this is by far our longest podcast episode by 20 minutes. This is a huge episode, and I got to get to editing this before the end of the day, or else Mason will murder me. So, unless you have something important to talk about, which you don't because you just showed me Colossus.
Colossal.
I don't care. It's a bad Pokemon. I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast episode. Mateo, you got...
I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast episode.
Do you have any idea for outro?
Hey, Mason. My XP bar is low. Burn out now.